Walruses are magnificent creatures. They are found in the icy waters of the Arctic. These social animals are known for their massive size and prominent tusks. Walruses are perfectly adapted to their frigid environment. They rely on sea ice for essential activities. These include resting, breeding, and giving birth. However, the Arctic is changing at an alarming rate. Climate change is causing sea ice to melt at an unprecedented pace. This environmental shift is having a profound impact on walruses. The loss of sea ice is forcing walruses to change their behavior. Traditionally, walruses would haul out on ice floes. This is a natural behavior that allows them to rest and socialize. However, with shrinking ice cover, walruses are increasingly forced to find alternative resting spots. This is where the problem begins. Instead of ice, walruses are hauling out on land. They congregate in large numbers on coastlines and islands. This behavior, known as cliff crowding, is becoming increasingly common. It is driven by desperation as walruses struggle to find suitable resting places in a rapidly changing Arctic. Cliff crowding poses significant risks to walruses. These animals are not well suited for navigating steep and rocky terrain. Their eyesight is poor and they're clumsy on land. This combination of factors makes them highly vulnerable to falls. The cliffs they are forced to haul out on can be treacherous. Walruses are large animals and their weight can work against them. When crowded together on a cliff edge, the slightest disturbance can cause them to lose their balance. This can lead to a domino effect, with multiple animals falling from the cliffs. The consequences of these falls are often fatal. The root cause of this tragic situation is climate change. The Arctic is warming at twice the rate of the rest of the planet. This warming is causing sea ice, which walruses rely on, to melt at an alarming rate. As sea ice disappears, so too do the resting and breeding grounds of walruses. This forces them onto land, leading to overcrowding and the dangerous behaviors we are witnessing. The link between climate change and walrus cliff falls is undeniable. It is a stark reminder of the far-reaching impacts of human activities on the natural world. Section 5. A harrowing spectacle, the 2017 mass fall. One of the most harrowing examples of walrus cliff falls occurred in 2017. A large herd of walruses was filmed falling from a cliff in Russia. The footage, captured by a documentary crew, shocked the world. It showed the brutal reality of climate change and its impact on Arctic wildlife. The event highlighted the plight of walruses in a warming world. It served as a wake-up call, demonstrating the urgent need for action to address climate change and its devastating consequences. Section 6. The devastating impact, injuries and fatalities. Falls from cliffs are often fatal for walruses. The impact can cause severe injuries, including broken bones, internal bleeding and head trauma. Even if a walrus survives the initial fall, it may succumb to its injuries later. The sight of injured and dying walruses is a heartbreaking testament to the human-induced crisis unfolding in the Arctic. The loss of even a single walrus is significant. These animals play a vital role in the Arctic ecosystem. Their decline has ripple effects throughout the food chain and the entire ecosystem. Section 7. A glimmer of hope, conservation efforts. Despite the grim reality, there is a glimmer of hope. Conservation organizations and researchers are working tirelessly to understand and address the challenges facing walruses. Efforts are underway to monitor walrus populations, protect critical habitats, and raise awareness about the threats they face. International cooperation is crucial to mitigate the impacts of climate change. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions on a global scale is paramount to protecting the Arctic and its inhabitants, including walruses. Section 8. The urgency to act, our collective responsibility. The situation facing walruses is a stark reminder of the urgent need for action on climate change. It is a global crisis that requires a global response. We all have a role to play in reducing our environmental footprint and advocating for policies that protect our planet. The future of walruses and countless other species depends on our collective efforts to address this pressing issue. We must act now to ensure that these magnificent creatures have a place in the Arctic for generations to come. Section 9. Conclusion. A plea for the Arctic giants. The tragic spectacle of walruses falling from cliffs is a stark warning from the natural world. It is a reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet and the profound impact of human actions. We have a responsibility to protect these magnificent creatures and the fragile Arctic ecosystem they inhabit. Let us heed the warning and take action to address climate change before it's too late. The fate of the Arctic giants, and indeed our own, hangs in the balance.